Hello and welcome to another edition of the Highland Tech Support videos. In this video I'm going to show you how to use the easy interactive tools to use with your interactive pen, Epson projector, and new whiteboard. Down in your taskbar, you have this icon, Easy Interactive Tools. On the right hand side the palette should launch. The first icon looks like a mouse. It's your working mode switch. So currently it looks like a mouse because the cursor, the interactive pen, is usable as a mouse. If I click that, it changes to the pencil or pen. So now I can start writing over the board screen here. Next to that icon is the whiteboard mode. So if I click that, it changes to whiteboard. I can draw all over that. Underneath those icons is fast pen set, where I can choose different thickness of the pen, different color. Next to that palette is the accurate pen set. So here I can change, as you see here, this is your example. Thickness, color, shade. This is the highlighter. This is the toggle for the pen and the eraser. So when it looks like that, it's the eraser. I can start to erase. As you see, the shapes below, these four here, different shapes, are also have the eraser icon. So we can use those to erase. We can draw circles. We can erase with a circle. We can erase with a square. Toggle back. So right now we're in this draw free form lines. Next to that we have draw straight lines. Below that we have draw circles, draw squares. Below that, clear up this page. So clear the current page. Up in the right hand corner you will see here one of one. Next to that is delete the current page. So if I want to delete, I can delete this current page. Below that is to select the background picture. So I can click on this and it'll open up an open dialog box. And I can point to any JPEG or BMP file and open it here to work with these tools over that background. So for example, if you take a snapshot with your camera, you can bring it into this, open it up, and then use these tools with that snapshot. So some teachers have mentioned taking a snapshot of a graph or some kind of picture they have to bring in here to use these for the students to use the tools. You can do that. How you would do that, take your snapshot with the camera, and I'll make another video for the camera. You would come here, open libraries, your picture library, and there will be the P2V folder, and that is where the JPEGs of whatever snapshots you've taken will be. I don't have any here to use as an example because I haven't taken any snapshots. But if you have, you can come in here and open those and work with them within the tools. So that was this icon here to open a background picture. Next to that is choose background color or pattern. So if I keep clicking, I can go through different colors for the background. I have lines. Below that, new page. As I showed, we had one of one, now we have two of two, three of three, and so on. Next to that is copy drawings from the last display page. If I come back up here, this icon is view list. So now I see the 3 pages I have open. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. So if I'm on 2, I come to this icon, copy image from last page, it's going to bring whatever's on page 1, it's going to copy it through. And last displayed page. See, I learned something too there. Whatever page I was on last, it's going to bring that through. So if I'm on 1 and I jump to 3, it should bring in 1. See if I'm right. Hey, look at that. So it's the last display page if you want to bring something through. So when I train, I use this as an example. If you want to bring something up, draw something on here for the students on page 1, have them come and try to replicate that on page 2 or page 3, you can use that button to bring yours through from page 1 and to compare and contrast. We'll go back up to these buttons here to clear up this page, so I'm on page 3. Now if I clear this page, I'm not deleting it. As you see up here, it's still page 3. If I want to delete that page, I have to go to this icon, delete the current page. Here's my mess on page 2 I made. So I'm going to delete that page. Here we are on page 1. Delete that page. So for example, if I draw tic-tac-toe board on here, and I say new page, now we're on page 2. Since I was on page 1 last, I copy through what was on page 1. And I'm going to start drawing in. Clear, current page, delete, and then clear. Now with something created, you can save it as well and almost create a template. I'll say I wanted to save my tic-tac-toe board here because I created first period. I want to use it for all the rest of the periods during the day because I like playing tic-tac-toe all day in my class. I can save this so it pops up with this virtual keyboard, so you can use the interactive pen to type in a file name, and you can also choose where you want to save it. For this example, I'm going to save to the desktop. I'm going to leave the default file name. So now if I clear this current page, I can come here to select the background picture that opens the open dialog box. I'm on the desktop already. Here's the file we just saved, number 1, and there it is. So now I can start drawing in it. Now this is a template now. What I mean by that is I cannot erase what was saved because that's the JPEG that we opened. I could just erase whatever I draw on top of it. Come back to the eraser. I'm just going to be erasing what I just created. Or if I clear the current page, it's going to clear what I just drew. If I want to delete the template, I have to delete the current page, and then it clears the current page. You've got your undo, redo buttons here, and you have to save this whiteboard document like you saw me save tic-tac-toe board. This icon is more, and it brings up the ability to do a print preview, print this page. This is called Show Screen Shade. And it brings up a shade so you can cover up half the screen. So I say, well, if you have something on one half you don't want the student to see right away, you show your examples on one half of the screen, then you could say, okay, either close or move these arrows to reveal the other half. And then the last icon here is Screen Spotlight. So it draws a spotlight which you can grab around the border here, the lighter shade, manipulate the size. If you grab in the darker shade, you can move the shape. Here with the tools, we can change square, triangle of the shape, and the transparency. Also, you have the option of changing the color. And then the reset would change it back to the default. That's all inside the whiteboard mode. So I'm going to switch back to interactive mode. And there's my squiggly line from before. A lot of these buttons are the same. You've got page up, page down, the highlighter, toggle between the pen and the eraser, the fast pen set, accurate pen set. You draw free-form lines, draw straight lines, draw your circles, draw your rectangles, the undo, and the clear. Here you have that virtual keyboard, which we saw when we saved, but I can't use it now because I am in this pen mode. I have to switch back to the mouse mode. Then this highlights the virtual keyboard. So I can use this in any application. Some teachers' desks are on the other side of the room, so instead of running back there, typing something on the keyboard and running back and using the pen, they can bring this up. I'll use Internet Explorer as an example. So you select the area which you want to type in, start typing, and up here it'll come up with some words that you can just select or just keep using the if I want Yahoo, this is the enter button. So now it's going to search Internet Explorer, whatever word I type here, and then give me an error message, but should probably have searched within the Bing toolbar here. There we go. So then I can click on, and that will load. So that's the virtual keyboard. Next to that, we have a snap screen save. So anything you see on the screen, you could take a snapshot. You could take a JPEG of. Like you're taking a picture of what you see on the screen. So again, it comes up with the on-screen keyboard. Allows me to change my file name, pick where I want to save it. So I just want to save it directly to the desktop. Save, and you'll see here on the desktop it created the picture. If I double click that, this is what I see. So anything I have drawn on the board, if I choose the highlighter, I come here, save it, switch back to my mouse, and there's my JPEG snapshot. You also have the show screen shade, screen spotlight, we demonstrated in the whiteboard mode. Two more icons down here, right button simulation. So if I click this once and then click on the screen, that's a one-time right click. Now if I can also use on the pen itself is a button, and you hold that button and it changes the LED on it to green. You have to hold it in and tab that to right click as well when you click on the screen. So you could use either one to right click. This icon here will minimize the palette. So if it's minimized, you go to when I want it back and you click on the icon, it won't come back. You have to go to your system tray using the show hidden icons triangle here. Click on that and find the icon Easy Interactive Tools and click on that to bring the palette back up. I hope this has been informative. I know it's kind of long, but there's a lot there to go through. So what I suggest to everyone when I do the training is get in there and start playing around with it. It's going to be different for everyone based on what you're teaching. If you have any questions, please email the help desk. Thanks.